means something different to everyone. But for me, it means cheering on those around you during the good times and helping them out during the tough times. I'm softball player Jordy Ball, and I've been blessed with the support of my friends, family, coaches, and community throughout my life. When looking for a bank to call home, it was easy to choose Midwest Bank. I never feel like just another customer, and they're proud to support their communities. They love what they do, and it shows. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank.
This is a special.
Community means something different to everyone.
Great Plains Communications has been named the best internet provider in Nebraska. For over a century, we've been keeping homes and businesses connected to the latest technology solutions, powered by our growing 100% fiber network. Our local technicians and customer service representatives in our local call centers are here to help you choose the solutions that exceed your expectations and deliver an exceptional customer experience. So don't settle for anything less than best. Choose Great Plains Communications, Nebraska's best internet provider.
Lammer's Trailer Repair north of Norfolk on Highway 81 is the location to turn to when needing your trailer repaired with professional results. With their 10-bay work area, the technicians can repair grain, livestock, flatbed, dry vans, belt trailers, and tankers. Lammer's Trailer Repair also has a large parts department. Trace and his staff appreciate their fine customers and will do their very best to keep you hauling, not stalling. Lammer's Trailer Repair Norfolk, 402-379-6782.
Community means something different to everyone. But for me, it means cheering on those around you during the good times and helping them out during the tough times. I'm softball player Jordy Ball, and I've been blessed with the support of my friends, family, coaches, and community throughout my life. When looking for a bank to call home, it was easy to choose Midwest Bank. I never feel like just another customer, and they're proud to support their communities. They love what they do, and it shows. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank.
This is a special presentation from News Channel Nebraska.
Hey, we're here in Creighton, Nebraska, and I'm here with Steve Morrill, the mayor of Creighton, and we're celebrating 150 years. Isn't that right, Steve?
Yes, this is our 150th year, and it's been a good celebration all weekend. So.
And we are having the broadcast today. We want to thank the sponsors for making this possible. Midwest Bank, Great Plains Communications, Independent Pest Management, Lammer's Trailer Repair, Wortman Agri Drones, and the Creighton Chamber. So has the community of Creighton grown over the last few years? I think you've been the mayor 5 years already?
Yes, I believe that's correct. In the last few years, the city has purchased a community center with a hotel, and it's been doing really well. So, and here in the last few months, we've added a coffee shop uptown, and antique and thrift shop, and we're right now in the process of making a Veterans Memorial.
Yes, and that's on the east end of town. I saw that as I drove in today. Looks like they've already poured some concrete for that, and there's been a lot of great donors that are making that possible there for the veterans. Some of the events that went on this weekend. Let's talk about some of the things that happened here in Creighton. I heard you had a huge turnout last night.
Yeah, we had a huge turnout last night for the street dance. Yesterday's Rib Fest was well attended, and we had a lot of bounce houses and lots of stuff for kids to be doing. And Friday night we had the road rally, which was pretty well attended, and we started off the weekend Thursday with a cruise night with probably 80 vehicles that attended, and then we had the fireworks after that at the golf course.
Yeah, it's been a great weekend. The weather's been working with you this year, and it's great out today. There's a lot of people on the streets here watching the parade, and we're glad News Channel Nebraska could be here today, and we appreciate those sponsors that made that possible. What's going on after the parade? Are there any events happening after?
Oh, after this is over, there's turtle races out to the park, and what else? You got free swimming up at the pool, two-person golf scramble, and a meal at the golf course from 5 to 7. Polka Dot Entertainment, which is a magic show and stuff, they're going to be out to the golf course. There's duck race where you can buy ducks to put in a creek, and so there's still a lot of stuff to do after the parade's over.
And it looks like you have a money bear being hid too here, where people can find the money bear. What they have to guess where it's at, or do they get?
It's kind of like a scavenger hunt.
Okay.
And they have to go around and find the bear at different locations.
And there's a lot of options for food in Creighton. 59 Express, C-Mart, which we're right across from today, Rhonda's, Subway, Elaine's Tavern in Winnetoon, and Castle Rock Burgers food truck in the alley of 721 Main Street. So it looks like you've had a lot of great volunteers that have made this possible this whole weekend.
Yeah, that's why I'd like to take time to say thank you to all the chamber members and members of the fire department. You know, if you don't have them volunteers, it's hard to make this stuff go.
And you guys dug up a time capsule, I heard.
Yes, we had a time capsule that was put in the ground 50 years ago, and we dug that up and took the stuff out of it yesterday, and most of the stuff is on display at the museum. And a lot of family, if it was family items, then the family could come up and take it, and if they want to put it back in the museum, that's up to them. But that was really well attended.
And you said that they're going to put another time capsule in, and then they'll open that up in another 50 years?
Yeah, I believe we'll try to do that.
And one asset I think that Creighton has really expanded on is the Historical Society. The museum up there is a large building. I think Farnick's shoes used to be in there, but that it's very well displayed. You've got some great volunteers that are keeping track of the history of Creighton, which is amazing. And I think you have a 150th book this year too.
Yeah, there's 150 books that the library has put together, and I think it's for sale around, but I don't know right where it's at. But
I'll bet
yeah,
they have it at the Historical Society.
Yeah, at the museum and the library for sure.
Yes, and you have a beautiful library here. A lot of people take advantage of that. They have a lot of fun things that go on at the library. Like you said, there's a new coffee shop here. Beans and Blooms, I think, is the name of it.
Yeah.
And that's just been in the last year. And across the street, there's a new business. I think it's a thrift store, antique store. So lots of growth is happening in Creighton with the community golf course being taken over. It's amazing out there. And like you said, the community center and the hotel. There's a great room out there that you can have a lot of vendors and shows in, and weddings.
And also, I kind of forgot to mention we're building a new fire hall on the east side of town, so that's in the process of being built.
Right there at the intersection, right by the golf course, yes. And then down the streets, the new Veterans Memorial. Lots of great things in Creighton. And we're expecting a pretty good parade today with it being the 150th. There's a lot of people in town. I said last night they thought there was over 1,000 people at the dance, so that's amazing.
Yeah, and I would assume there was that many at the Rib Fest. The park was just full of people all afternoon.
And let's talk a little bit about your park down here. The park is also used in the wintertime for what?
Oh, yeah, our park is used for Santa Land, and you know that's been used for the last several years, and it's well attended by a lot of people from even out of state, and so yeah, we get multiple uses out of our park.
Lots of displays during Sandland. I think it opens up the weekend after Thanksgiving all the way till the weekend after Christmas. And a lot of those weekends they have Mr. and Mrs. Santa out there. So the kids can sit on their lap and tell them what they want for Christmas. And the lighting displays have expanded over the years hugely. I can't even count how many lights are out there.
I don't know. I used to know, but they just keep adding different displays and everything. They usually try to keep a Santa and Mrs. Claus every night during after Thanksgiving till the 23rd. Of course, we can't go to the 24th because Santa's not going to be there.
No, he's got a lot of territory to cover. But they have cookies and refreshments and things for the kids to color out there. If you've never visited Santa Land, I would strongly put it on your agenda for 2024. And that's one of the other big events that Creighton has here, besides Berry Pepper Days. And I was trying to look back to see how many years have you had Berry Pepper Days? Do you know?
I don't.
I think it was the Dr. Pepper and the strawberry drink was invented at the swimming pool, from what I was told.
Yeah, a long time ago, and that's where it started. Was at the swimming pool, and then originally we had sweet corn days, and then it got turned over to berry pepper days.
Oh, I did not know that. But right across the street in the freezer are berry peppers, so I did get some for our camera crew today. It was the first time they ever enjoyed a berry pepper, and actually they're going to go back and get some more. So
I think the chamber people, they made like 3,500 berry peppers.
Just kind of like the kolaches in Verdigris, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. So.
Oh, that's wonderful that so many people come together to make that happen.
Yeah, like I said, it takes, you know, a lot of volunteers to get this stuff to go. You know, it's just amazing what people come together and get done. Brainstorm and
Here, I wonder what this looked like 150 years ago. I doubt there were that many trees, because it was pretty much the plains, I think.
Yeah, it was.
I don't know if there were buffalo around here or not. Have they ever found buffalo?
I don't know.
Yeah.
But
just thinking 150 years ago, and now look at the community, how it's growing. With the hospital, Avira probably one of the biggest employees.
Yeah, probably one of the bigger employees is the hospital, Avera Hospital, and I'd say the second biggest is North Central Public Power, and those guys volunteer a lot of their time for the Santa Land setup, but they're good people to help us out if we need stuff. And like Nebraska Public Power, sticking up lights, stuff like that is very well appreciated from them people.
And then the school, I think it was built, we decided in 1963, Creighton Public School. When it closed consolidated with Creighton, and the school is south here. It's a very nice school, very nice football field, and so that has grown too over the years. And they've done pretty good in football the last few years. They went to state, what, 3 years ago, maybe?
Yeah, I think so. So yeah, they do a good job. Their sports are really good. So they're having a baseball tournament up here this weekend. So
Oh, this weekend during
yeah,
Berry Pepper Days. Okay.
kind of a little baseball tournament they put together. I think there's 4 teams and just works out really well.
Is that high school or is that
Yeah, I think it's Legion.
Legion Ball?
Yeah.
We want to thank our sponsors again that are making this broadcast possible. Midwest Bank, Great Plains Communications, Independent Pest Management, Lammer's Trailer Repair, Wortman Agri-Drones, and the Creighton Chamber. And it looks like they're starting down there. We hear a siren going. Saturday morning, it looks like you had a 5K walk run, a sidewalk chalk competition. Was that with students?
Yeah, no, small children.
Okay, was that on Main Street?
Yeah, they just drew right out on Main Street. We blocked off Main Street, and there's still some drawings up on Main Street. The 5K walk was pretty well attended. I thought Megan said there might have been 100 people or something in that.
And then you had the Creighton High School alumni banquet that was last night, and probably St. Ledger's at the same time.
Yeah, St. Ledger's has theirs at the same time as the public school does.
And I didn't realize, looking at some history, that St. Ledger's used to be a high school also.
Yeah, they used to have a high school.
And that closed down a few years back, but they still have the elementary school going great and strong.
Yeah, the elementary school at St. Ledger's goes up to the 6th grade.
Okay. So the polka dot entertainment that you have here, I was looking through, more oriented towards kids with magic shows. There's a coin dig, funnel cakes, a juggling show. Are they here through this afternoon too?
Yeah, they're going to be down at the golf course after the parade. Magic show, juggling, and all types of different stuff. He's got an escape artist, he's really good. They're up the park yesterday, and they had a lot of people watching.
And then we have a Vera Care flight. Were they able to do that today? They were going to give flights out from the hospital.
I think they're going to just land. They're going to land out to the country club, just so you can look at a life flight helicopter. And I haven't heard if they are still. It was all pending on weather and stuff, so.
And it looks like we're okay with weather. We got a sunny day here in Creighton, Nebraska, and the wind just barely blowing, so lots of people on the street. They have free swimming, I think this afternoon too, till 5 p.m. after the parade, and that's down by the Sandland Park. That's called Bruce Park.
Yeah, Bruce Park Terrace. And it actually had free swimming all weekend. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and today.
And the community-wide garage sales were going on. And then you had a gun raffle. Have they drawn for that, or they can still get tickets for that?
No, we drew that last night after the opening of the time capsule. And the winner of that was Ed Boyle.
Okay. I think they're headed down this way. There's a little delay today. We saw.
It takes a while for them to go through this parade because it's, you know, it's a long main street, so it takes a little bit to go through the whole thing.
So did you have winners of the Reb Fest, or was that, did you have people that taste tested the ribs? And
Yeah, we had judges and there was winners, but I didn't get winners. There was 10 contestants or cookers, and one of them, I guess I didn't wasn't told who the winner
who the
was.
winner was. They were all delicious.
Yeah.
Depends upon what you like. If you
Yeah.
like it spicy or not so spicy.
Yeah, it was. Then we grilled hamburgers and hot dogs along with the ribs, just because some people or kids, you know, some kids don't like ribs, and so we had to have something for the kids. That was kind of a focus. We were trying to focus on family-oriented stuff and trying to get people to come with their kids and something for the kids to do.
The turtle races ought to be a big hit with the kids. That's right after the parade at the country club, I believe.
Yeah.
So that would be fun to watch.
It is usually fun with the kids with the turtles.
Well, here comes our first float. So I'm going to turn it over to Steve. I think this is the American Legion. The American Legion Post 74 and Auxiliary, along with the VFW Post 1151 and Auxiliary, wish to congratulate Creighton on their 150 years. These organizations do much for this community. They provide honor guard for military funerals, sponsor programs for our youth, including Boy Scouts and the American Legion Baseball. Boys State and Girls State, along with Voice of Democracy and oratorical contests.
Oh, you want me to?
Yeah.
Here we got the Grand Marshal. This Grand Marshal is Evelyn Footman. She's one of the older residents in Creighton.
I think you have 3 that are over 100, is that right?
Yeah.
Yes, and here comes the next one. I can't quite read the name yet. Evelyn is 103 years old, was born in April 1921 west of Leonardtown. She went to grade school at District 68 and attended high school at St. Ledger. Here we have
Lou Hinsman has 2 sons, 4 grandchildren, and 9 great. Lou will be turning 102 in September this year. Lou has lived independently in Creighton since 2000, born in Wintertune and lived in Wintertune all her life.
And then we have
Lucille Clough, long life resident of Creighton, school teacher, married to Leonard Clough, EMT with Leonard, started the Creighton ambulance service and volunteer with the Creighton community for years. Hobbies include gardening and spending time with family.
And we just lost a resident here in Creighton, Rick Porter, and this is in memory of Rick Porter. If you knew Rick, you would understand,
Rick was
right?
But he's supposed to be throwing out twin bings, but I don't know what's going on.
Well, he's throwing them over there.
There they go.
Yeah, they're not. Looks like we have a birthday cake coming.
Well, this float here would be the chamber float for their 150 celebration. We've been pulling this float around for a year, so it's kind of seen its better days.
The cake
but
is
it's nice.
falling, yes.
Yeah, it's nice.
So now you got to put it away for
Yeah, our
a few
chamber
years.
president, Corey
Corey.
Frisch, is pulling the float, so. and he's been great about getting that around the different communities to get the word out.
Here we have the Creighton Fire.
Creighton Fire Department.
And it looks like Plainview, Verdigris, and Brunswick serving for. I hope we're going to get wet here, Steve.
Yeah, that's Garrett Carpenter, our assistant chief, and his family. At least we got by without getting wet, but we got a lot more coming.
Uh-oh, and they have a little bit bigger.
We have a
hoses
good.
there to shoot out. I hope not.
We got a good roster. We got 34 members on our volunteer fire departments. They really do a good job.
They cover a big area.
Yeah, we have a big area. We go west 14 miles and go north. Us and Verdigris go together, so meet together. So we do a lot of mutual aid with Verdigris and Brunswick. Just you can never have too much help.
The Creighton Ambulance Service responded to 213 calls in the calendar year 2023 and 109 calls in 2024 from January 1st to now. These are mostly emergency calls and also include standby for fires. Creighton school activities in the Knox County Fair. Creighton Ambulance also provides transfers to other hospitals from Creighton to Vera Hospital. The squad roster currently has 24 members that are EMT, EMR, RN, or paramedic, and 8 drivers. Members attend monthly squad meetings, which include an educational experience. 10 of the squad members are 4 certified. The Creighton Ambulance Service provides equipment at centers so EMTs living there can start to treat a patient before the ambulance arrives. We appreciate the community support and strive to live by the theme for this year's EMS, honoring our past, forging our future. And that's Jane Wilmus is the squad captain.
Also with our ambulance, we've added where they're live streamed to a hospital. So when they're out on a call, they can go right to the hospital if they need to talk to a doctor. And so even on transfers, they can be in touch with a doctor right off through live stream.
And at Avera, there are some of the services they provide. They have an accredited sleep lab, CT, digital and 3D mammography, MRIs, ultrasound, and bone density scanning. So Avera is top of the line hospital here with all these services. And like you said, telemedicine.
Yeah.
That's 24/7. Consultation and treatment from a wide range of medical specialists. That is great to have that kind of support right here in Creighton, Nebraska.
Yeah, it looks like they must have had enough firemen to get all the trucks out. That was their main goal, to see if they could get all of them out. And they all look like they got them all washed up. And
there's a lot of them. Hopefully there's not a fire right now.
That's why they try to keep them towards the beginning of the parade.
Well, that's
so
a good idea. I never thought about that.
You never want to get them stuck in the middle of a parade, because then it's hard to get them out of here. So.
Well, we have a lot of people picking up candy. Yeah, there's a lot of fire trucks.
Yeah, this is the Creighton ambulance like we talked of before. Then I think we got, let's see, I think a Verdigris. Verdigris usually brings over some trucks.
So when there's a call in the Verdigris area, you get the call also, and so you all go together, or it just depends on the call?
Yeah, it just depends on the call. This one here is from Plainview. But yeah, it's up to the fire chief or assistant chief, and usually we call for mutual aid. It's just hard to get, all your volunteers can't show up, but so it's best to call for assistance. And like we figure, it's better to call and not need them and need them and then they're too late. So we, as a fire department, we don't care if we have to turn around and go home and not do anything. We just as soon be on the road and get help out.
Well, the people driving the fire trucks wanted some berry peppers, so they're delivering them to them in the truck so they can enjoy berry peppers in the parade.
Yeah, this is the Vertigo fire.
And this one here must be from a few years back. Is that a Creighton antique or?
No, this is Brunswick's antique. Creighton's antique was first, and Wally Suck up here in town did some work, quite a work on it to get it running for this parade. So I'm glad to see it got going.
It's hard to believe that that's the way they used to look.
Yeah.
1928 Ford.
Yeah, the Creighton one was in 1938. So.
Next we have the Knox County News.
The Knox County News is proud to be part of the Creighton community. The Creighton News was founded in 1889, and we are excited to continue this legacy of having a newspaper in Creighton for 135 years, with many more to come. You can find lots of photos from the 150th Berry Pepper celebration on the Knox County News Facebook page. Make sure you pick up next week's newspaper for the best photos of the weekend. Happy birthday, Creighton.
Oh, and here comes what we were talking about, Polka Dot Entertainment. This is amazing. Now, I don't think I would want to try to do that.
I don't think I would.
Walk on stilts and juggle. Yeah. So join Polka Dot Entertainment at the Creighton Golf Course for their upside down straight jacket escape after the turtle races. Can you do that, Steve?
No.
I don't know where they're from, but they're amazing.
They've been around. They've been a good job this week, and they're really doing good shows. This is a Creighton Thunder 18 under softball district runner-ups fundraising with the duck races. So if you want to buy tickets, get a hold of them and buy your ducks. And that's at the golf course after this parade. I think you can buy that big duck, but it might cost you a little bit.
Yeah. Well, it might wipe out all the little ducks. Here comes St. Ledger Elementary presents Rocking Through the Ages. St. Ledger Elementary is preschool through 6th grade and welcomes all faiths. Build a strong foundation at St. Ledger Elementary.
Looks like they got a lot of the kids from the school there.
All dressed in blue.
Yeah.
And they're having fun throwing the candy at people. Oh, coming up, this is another great business on the east end of town that hasn't been there that long. It used to be West Hodson, and then Eric
Burns, he bought Burns Lumberyard, and it's your local family-owned lumberyard right here in Creighton, offering all building materials from new homes to buildings. Come see us for free estimates. We would also like to thank the community for their continued support. Thanks again from all of us, Burns Lumber.
We were talking about the library a little earlier. It's not that old. It's a beautiful library. I know a lot of people go there to use the internet and the computers, and very well organized and great help there. Just a beautiful library.
Yeah, Lisa Mackey is the director of the library, and she does a good job with having stuff for kids to do. She has step step into the world of knowledge, imagination, and community spirit as we celebrate the Creighton Public Library. Our library is a vibrant hub that informs, enriches, and connects the Creighton community and beyond. Join us at the Creighton Public Library. Let's celebrate the magic of reading.
Now here comes an old car. This is Cornerstone Bank. Joyce Blackmore. Am I right there? I think so. It's the right one.
Who's driving is Doug and Rhonda Bauer.
They're cruising.
Rhonda works there.
Cruising through the Berry Pepper Parade in Kelly Holthus, 1931 Ford model. A coupe is Joyce Blackmore, Vice President of the Creighton branch, and her husband, Kim Kelly Holthus, is the Cornerstone Bank chairman from New York.
From York, Nebraska.
I was going to say, from New York. Throwing out the popsicles and goldfish snacks are Rhonda Bauer and Shanna Dorr, personal bankers of Cornerstone Bank. The pickup is driven by Rhonda's husband, Doug. Cruise into the next 150 years with Cornerstone Bank. They are a family-owned bank since 1882. And what do we have here?
Next we got the Avera, Carrying Through the Ages, contact person, Caitlin. The float represents the past, present, and future of medicine. Avera staff and family members are wearing vintage and current medical uniforms and advancements in medicine.
A great provider of employment here in Creighton. And here we comes with some water guns. Sunrise Hill Vet Clinic has been present in the Creighton community for over 30 years. They are happy to continue supporting, providing services for all your large or small animal needs. And this looks like a familiar.
You know these people?
A little bit, yeah. 94 Rock.
I'll let you read that.
US 92 are ready to hit the streets with great music and fun. Listen to your favorite songs on Northeast Nebraska's most listened to radio stations. Wake up with a $1,000 minute on US 92 and end your day with Husker Sports on 94 Rock. Please stop by the booth at the next community event or county fair for the fun and prizes. And we have a booth right behind us here if you want to register.
Here we have a WJA 106 Kicks.
And I think they're giving a boat from
They're giving away a boat this year?
Yep, from Crotters in O'Neill, a Lund fishing boat.
This summer you could win one of our boatload prizes, maybe even a boat from Crotter Auto and Marine of O'Neill. My Country 106 Kicks, KEXL, and News Talk WJAG.
Oh, this looks like a fun float. I'm going to let...
I think this is mine.
Oh, that's yours. Well, then you better talk about Creighton Plumbing.
Here's my float with grandkids and the whole tribe throwing out water balloons.
They're trying to get Grandpa here. Creighton Plumbing has been in business for 23 years. And what do you do?
We do plumbing for new construction, septic tanks, and remodels.
Oh, that was fun. So we have Blooms, and this is one of the businesses that's Deb Van Meter right there. I don't know if that's Christy driving. I don't know who. There she is on the other side.
She's in there.
That's cute.
A full-service coffee shop opening a wide variety of coffees, lotus, lemonade, smoothies, and juices. We're also a full-service floral shop with delivery available.
Lane's Lawn Service. Contact Lane for all your lawn service needs this summer. They're ready to roll.
Yeah.
Is that a Creighton business here?
He's in Wintertune.
Wintertune.
He's a young man and doing a lot of lawn service.
I'll let you go ahead.
Here we have a Sportsman's Bar, Two Rivers Coffee. Salute to the red,
There's
white,
Tyler.
and blue.
I think Cody's in there.
Yeah.
Tyler and Cody from Niobrara.
Two Rivers Coffee. Enjoy the elegance of Old West Saloon while you enjoy a Sportsman's Bar dinner, such as our hand-carved ribeye and delicious juicy burger or pub grub. Our newly added Two Rivers Coffee, which features homemade espresso-style drinks.
Also, while waiting for your drink, shop their locally crafted vendor items that are on sale. Something for everyone. Oh, this looks like something I would enjoy.
The Cup Stout Pack 204, Travis and Heather Stacken. Cub Stouts offer citizenship, character, personal fitness, and leadership skills to the youth in the kindergarten through 5th grade. Join the adventure.
God bless America, make America great again. That was Dwayne Dorr with the Trump flag. Sons and daughters of Pearl Harbor survivors.
Okay.
The Sons, can you
The
see
Sons
that?
and Daughters of Pearl Harbor Survivors is an organization of descendants of military person who survived the attack in 1941. Don Steuben and Dodie Kraft and Dale Arnsbar are the grandchildren of the survivor and now the 3rd and 4th generations.
This is Creighton Little League Baseball. Hey, that's got a good arm there.
He's got a good arm.
Yeah.
These are 2024 Creighton 8 and under and 10 and under baseball team. Thank you for supporting our youth programs to keep Creighton baseball going strong.
Now this looks like an interesting vehicle. Very flowered up.
Yeah, the Green River Garden Center. Green River Garden Center of Verdigris is 1951 Studebaker. Longtime Creighton President Lawrence Cum rocking in the era with great plants for many years. Green River Garden Center,
That
Verdigris.
was Delray Cum in there, driving. The Wintertune Barbecue will be coming up, I think, the first Saturday in August.
Yeah, the Wintertune Barbecue here, held in August. There will be a car show, kiddie parade, bounce houses, barbecue meal, and live music. 10 prizes will be raffled off, with the top prize a 2024 Polaris Sportsman 4-wheeler or $5,000. 5 prizes will be raffled off in the kids parade. Top prize is the go-kart. Get your tickets now.
Northeast Nebraska Heating
Heating
and
and Cooling.
Cooling.
Northeast Nebraska Heating and Cooling of Creighton, Royal, and Orchard.
We have State Farm.
I think this is all without
Right
State
here.
Farm.
Stop by and talk to Jake or Cora at Melissa Smith State Farm office for all your insurance needs. We were just talking about the Creighton livestock. I think that's the next one coming. As I was looking for information online, I found out that the Creighton livestock market is recognized as one of the state's top 10 markets in Nebraska in feeder cattle sales, right here in
Yes,
Creighton.
they have a lot of big sales. They just had their June special, which was a 2-day sale, which went over really well.
They were established in 1942 when several businessmen on Main Street got together and sold shares to establish a market in Creighton.
Driving the truck is Ryan and Amy Siki and their family. Hi, Reagan.
I want to thank everyone, past and present and future customers, for using the Creighton Livestock Market. Happy birthday, Creighton. I think their sales are on Tuesday usually here.
Yeah,
in
they're
Creighton.
usually just on Tuesday, unless they have their special, like their June special is a Tuesday, Wednesday. But most generally they're on Tuesdays.
And it's presently owned by Joel Cum of Osmond and Ryan Siki of Creighton.
Yes.
I think we have the swimming pool, maybe some of the lifeguards. And
Yeah, the Creighton swimming pool is coming. Our manager this year is Macy Zimmer. Their hours, weekdays 12 to 7, weekends 12 to 5. Join us for the Avera swimming pool party today from 4 to 6. This type of weather is good for swimming pool business.
absolutely. They even have it on their Red Cross shirts. And I
And
know
Macy-
lifeguards
Macy
are,
didn't even get anything to drive.
Oh. It's hard to find lifeguards anymore, so good for Creighton that they
Yeah.
have life.
I think we have like 11 lifeguards hired. It takes quite a few to juggle their schedules and make sure we got people on staff to keep it going.
It's a great summer job.
Yeah.
From
This-
Ewing.
This is Gordon and Ryan Schrader from Ewing. Max Schrader, 5th generation driver, Farmo F20, first tractor, 90 years old. Schrader Farms in memory of Ralph and Belva Schrader.
5th generation driving that tractor.
Wow. Next we got the Avera Creighton Hospital Transportation. The public transportation is available daily, weekends by appointment. Avera Creighton Hospital Public Transportation makes medical trips, including Medicaid approved trips and non-medical trips such as bank, hairdresser, shopping, and errands for visiting. Travel the location in Nebraska, South Dakota, and Iowa for medical appointments.
Wheelchair accessible bus, van, or minivan available. Affordable private pay rates. So if you need a ride somewhere, contact Avera Transit. Here we have tire and egg repair.
TC Complete Auto. They have a repair shop here on east side of town.
Looks like we have the Norfolk ambulance. Norfolk Ambulance Service has roots in Creighton, Nebraska. It was started by Leonard and Lucille Clow back in 1967. At that time, it was named Northeastern Ambulance Service. The Clows were on an advisory committee for the state of Nebraska when the EMS system was being developed, and they provided input on the type and amount of equipment ambulances should have. In 1987, Leonard and Lucille retired from ENS, and the service was relocated to Norfolk, Nebraska, where it's owned and operated by two of the Leonard and Lucille's daughter, Laura Johnson and Ardith Putra.
And that's why Mrs. Clough was one of the grand marshals.
I see.
That's the same person as the
Norfolk Ambulance Service then advanced from basic life support to advanced life support in 1994, and then critical care transport from 2004 to the present. Norfolk Ambulance then became the first service to be pediatric ready certified by the state of Nebraska. Quite an accomplishment. You probably know who this is, or?
Yeah, this is Gary Ober. I think Gary's there you go. And family for more than 70 years. It was purchased by the late Virgil Ober and his brother-in-law. It is now owned by Gary and his son Larry. The tractor is restored in 1974 to the Centennial and was driven by Gary, who is driving it today.
We have Lyle Pospischel family tractor.
Bought this 1937 Farmo F30 was bought new at Hoofer and Raider Implement in Creighton by the late Lyle Pospischel's grandfather and father. 6 generations of Pospischel's family have driven this tractor. There's another couple tractors of Gary and Diane Ober. The 1963 Alice Chalmers D15 and also a 1954 Ford NAA tractor. This tractor belongs to Gary and Diane, driven by his granddaughter Holly.
This is a 6 Farmer H owned by Marcus Stopek. Marcus is the son of Jeff Mackey. We have a lot of tractors coming here, which we're in an ag community, so that makes a lot of sense. And they keep these old tractors looking great. A lot of they do now across. I know there's usually one in July, and a lot of these people participate in that.
Yeah, I think Verdigre had one for at a tractor drive on their Kolach days. And I think Gary Ober does a lot for. They have a tractor drive in Royal when they have their barbecue. This here is James Hoofer. A nice old Alice. They have a nice fixed up H. I think it belongs to James also. Next one is Mike Hoofer and his Oliver.
Even though it's green, it's not a John Deere.
That's not a John Deere. James and Mike have done a lot of work on these old tractors.
Here we come with Family First Dental. The contact person there is Emily Wagner.
If you need a dental, they will get to the root of the problem so you can rock your smile.
Well, they got big toothbrushes, so you can rock your smile.
I hope their squirt guns are empty.
Are the motorcycles with them? I think so.
I think so. Yeah, the next one's a historical one. Historical one there. Herman Cruz is pulling the carriage for the historical museum.
We have Santa, Mr. and Mrs. Santa, but it says Jack and Jill.
Maybe Santa's getting an early start for next year.
Creighton Historical Center, and you need to go in there and check it out. It's amazing.
Here we got Steve Pojar, his New Holland 2003 tractor. Hi, Steve. Here we got Furno Racing, Megan and Logan Furno. Sponsored by local businesses, Blooms and Beans, C-Mart, Gregor's Grocery, Midwest Seeds, Eggerling Farms. We'd like to thank these local sponsors for their support in 2004.
2024. We
Oh,
went
24,
back
excuse
20
me.
years.
What says 04?
Oh, somebody wrote it wrong.
Sorry.
Oh, you're good, Steve. I just appreciate you being with me here today. So many businesses in Creighton and Winnetoon and the surrounding area. Keep Creighton beautiful.
This here's Tom Greger and Keep Creighton represents the city of Creighton and is composed of a panel of volunteers working together to improve our town. Former Creighton resident Delray Cum contributes a lot of plants for our different projects. Be sure to stop by and enjoy the flower bunks and the parks at the Butterfly Garden.
That's very nice of Delray to do that. Gregert's Grocery.
Gregert's Grocery. 1952 Chevy pickup owned and restored by Mike Richling for Richling Service and Salvage, sponsored by Gregert's Grocery.
And here's where you were talking about North Central Public Power, how much they do for Santa Ana.
Yeah. North Central Public Power has been serving parts of Knox, Antelope, Pierce, and Holt counties for 79 years. Maintains over 6,600 meters. The communities with Brunswick, Creighton, Center, Niobrara, Orchard, Page, Plainview, Royal, Santee, Verdigris, and Winnetoon. North Central Public Power District, delivering a difference.
Well, here is the Neely Young Men's Club, and they've got a big event coming up 4th of July, which you should all go there to enjoy. Great fireworks display.
Happy 150 years. We are happy to celebrate this great milestone with you.
They're a fun group of guys.
Wasn't there 150 last year?
Yes, it was. They had a big celebration last year. So they'll probably all start in the different communities like it did for the 125th.
This is Zach Albright, 1951 Case SC that his grandpa bought from Jess Stepner here in Creighton in 1952. Went through the magnet tornado in 1974. He restored it in 2018.
And here we have the FFA chapter.
Creighton FFA is happy to support Berry Pepper Day for the Creighton community. Join us for the turtle races after the parade.
And here we have a whole wagon load of kids.
This here be the Oceanbruns family. Happy Father's Day, Grandpa Ray. In this lineup is Ray Oceanbruns, 3 tractors and Model T, driven by and his grandkids and great-grandkids.
Oh, that is really neat. Yeah, we kind of forget about Father's Day today with everything going on. So happy Father's Day, Steve.
Well, thank you.
They must have a large family.
Yeah. Yeah, we kind of forget about Father's Day when we have this stuff going on.
This one looks like it needs a little help. Getting pulled. Is this Big Red Bottle Shop?
Yeah, there'd be the side by side. This is part of the Ray Oceanbruns family.
Oh, okay.
This is Big Red Bottle Shop, open 6 days a week, offering beer, liquor, and wine. Coldest beer in town. 4x4, driven by their grandkids, Bodie
and friend Caden. Oh, and here comes Jim Wagner. Quite the Jim.
Yeah.
He used to do iron sculpturing. I don't know if he still does that or not.
I don't know if he does any more of that anymore, but
he's still up there on a tractor, though. Good for Jim.
yeah. You know, he was in the 65th anniversary parade when he was 10 years old.
10 years old. We don't know how old you are now, Jim.
Looks like we have a couple little tractors coming here. Elmer J. Dostal.
Well, it looks like the red is trying to beat the green here. Is that what they're trying to do? See which one outdoes the other?
Yeah. These were built from scratch. John Deere 3020 and a Massey 33.
Lots of tractors.
Yeah, like we said before, it's a rural community, so you get a lot of these older fixed-up tractors coming through.
And I think it's great that they restore them and preserve them, because otherwise they'd just be gone and we wouldn't have any idea of what they looked like back then.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of difference between what they had to farm with and what they do with their GPS technology now.
Right. They have it sit in there and let the planter plant it and the tractor plant it. Pretty amazing.
Fisher 10 North Cattle, Oliver 1950T. Fisher 10 North Cattle, Brunswick, custom cattle feeding. No, Jason Fisher driving that tractor.
We have some more from...
I think coming behind him is his son Jake in a John Deere 720.
I wonder where they store all of these.
I don't know. Nice to see these young kids driving these old tractors.
Yeah, he's got a plow on behind.
Yeah,
his.
looks like they might have used it.
Yeah.
I think this is the next. This here the Vogt family tractors. There's the first one, the 1936 John Deere B, driven by Trey Vogt. The next one is 1952 John Deere B, driven by Nathan Condon.
He had to shift gears there.
Yeah. 1948 John Deere B, driven by Mike. Fourth, 1953 John Deere 60, driven by Cole Condon. Then 1951 John Deere 630, driven by Taylor Vogt. A 1939 John Deere B, driven by Carter Condon. Those are all grandsons of Bob Vogt.
It is neat to see the younger generation in the seat of those tractors and taking interest in agriculture. I think FFA helps a lot with that too. That's a great program.
Yeah, yeah, Bob has got all these tractors. Nice to see these grandkids keep them running.
Of the kids will take their tractors up to school on Egg Day, and they'll be lined up around the school, which is kind of neat to see too.
Right here we have a Kelly Kosak, a 2008 Dodge Challenger.
He's throwing out flags. We've got another couple tractors coming here.
We have a Nate and Eric Rosklin. They have a John Deere H and a John Deere 630.
They're by the same family.
Yeah, I think it's. Well, no, they wouldn't be with the votes. It's
Oh,
just
right
the
here.
Rosklins.
Okay.
We have Nate and Eric.
You got that one all shined up.
Yeah. So we got an old car coming. Randy Dunn, Wes and Charlene Dunn of Pender, promoting a 1800s Nebraska history show and tell program, and I take to schools. Was in Creighton this past school year.
Very cool. That's great. They do that.
Yeah.
They're from Pender.
I got some furs.
Yep, they're letting the kids pet looks like a fox.
Yeah. Right there we have Tim Fanta with a 1949 Chevy Special.
Boy, that's in nice condition, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
And Kolach Days, they just got through their great big weekend last week, and this must be the King and the Queen.
224 King and Queen for Kolach. Caden Bauer and Eve Kuchera. Join us for Kolache Days next year, second weekend in June for Bullarama, Rib Fest, Turtle Races, Parade, Czech food, polka dancing, and much more.
And they had a great weekend too. I heard they sold out of all their kolaches.
Many
Sell out of-
kolaches as we do berry peppers.
Here comes the Keystone Bar. I think they're from Plainview.
Yeah.
Sherry is the owner of that.
The Keystone Bar in Plainview is a cool place to be. It's where there are lots of great drinks and fun people to meet. It's fun, fun, fun until the bartender takes your drinks away. Keystone Bar is where the friends become family, and come check us out.
Yeah, I recognize Sherry there
Yeah.
behind the bar. Happy 150th Creighton, they're all yelling. This is the Shriners Hospital for Children. We don't have a lot of information here. But that's nice that they came down to be in the parade.
Yeah, you used to have the Shriners in their little
Yeah,
rigs.
I wonder if they do that anymore.
I haven't
don't
seen
know.
them for a while.
And this is,
Oh, they're just Shrine. Take kids and family to the Shriners Hospital.
is this
That's-
a
that's
Sarah
a-
Care?
Sarah Care. Sarah Care wishes everyone a happy Berry Pepper Days. Their team is dedicated to provide a high quality hospital whenever you call home. The O'Neill Hospice team will ensure comfort and better life with strong commitment to patient satisfaction.
And here we have this special place.
Place.
Naomi.
A special place for shop in Creighton. Browse through the two and furniture. Also full line of Valspar paint. Full line of florists with 32 years of experience.
That's a fun store to go in. They have lots of gift items.
Yeah, it's a nice store to go through.
Here we have Bazille Creek Power Sports. They're located on the east end of Creighton.
That's been in business since 2005. They are your local Husqvarna outdoor power equipment sales and service. Dealers for Briggs and Stratton, Kohler, Honda, and Kawasaki engines. Just to let you know, the orange pickup is not a Husqvarna orange.
Ha ha, they said. I like the orange color though.
Yeah, this sharp looking.
This is Knox County Right to Life is an educational organization that is dedicated to the protection of life from conception until natural death. The Knox County Right of Life educates the public on the issues of abortion. The group was formed more than 30 years ago for the protection of all human life. Life is a gift from God and all life is precious. Well, maybe here's the Shriners. No, I don't
The new
think so.
type of Shriners.
Yeah.
Rankings Farm and City Service. At Rankings Farm and City Service, they are committed to providing customers with the best possible. Come check out their steel equipment and keep your lawn looking its best. They also in providing you farming equipment you may need.
Here we have Herbert Feed and Grain.
Herbert Feed
wow,
and Grain.
They're from Verdigris, Nebraska. Lewis and probably some of the kids.
Daughter and grandkids, I'm sure.
Simon's Trucking and Pumping.
Call Jeremy at 402-640-5352 for all your septic pumping, repair, and cleaning needs.
Here's a 1928 Ford Model A in great shape.
That's driven by Joe Fana. Remember when his dad Willie drove that car?
Comes another tractor. Might be a few of them here from the Sonicson family.
(1946) Farmall M purchased from Hanson International Bloomfield by Nick and Joanna Sonicson of Lindy. Later purchased by their son and daughter-in-law Walt and Phyllis Sonicson. When Walt passed away, Phyllis retired to Creighton in 2005, sold the tractor to Gerald Fink of Bloomfield. When Gerald sold his tractor collection last year, Walt and Phyllis' grandson Matt Fisher bought it, and today Grandma and her tractor will be reunited after the parade.
Years later, that's really something. It's Dan.
And the Cornhusker 2-cylinder.
I don't know Dan's last name, do you?
No, I don't either.
Okay, well they didn't give us his
2-cylinder, isn't it? From Norfolk.
Okay, so this must be a 2-cylinder also.
Yeah.
Midwest Bank, this is one of our great sponsors today, making this broadcast possible. We really appreciate that.
Yeah, like you said, Midwest Bank is one of the great sponsors through the weekend.
Hey, Steve.
Yeah, here comes the police, so that's the end of the parade.
Wow. Well, thank you, Steve Morrill, Mayor of Creighton, and this is Lori Larson with News Channel Nebraska. We appreciate you listening today and enjoy the rest of the day in Creighton.
Thank you all for coming.
Community means something different to everyone. But for me, it means cheering on those around you during the good times and helping them out during the tough times. I'm softball player Jordy Ball, and I've been blessed with the support of my friends, family, coaches, and community throughout my life. When looking for a bank to call home, it was easy to choose Midwest Bank. I never feel like just another customer, and they're proud to support their communities. They love what they do, and it shows. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank. Community means something different to everyone, but for me, it means cheering on those around you during the good times and helping them out during the tough times. I'm softball player Jordy Ball, and I've been blessed with the support of my friends, family, coaches, and community throughout my life. When looking for a bank to call home, it was easy to choose Midwest Bank. I never feel like just another customer, and they're proud to support their communities. They love what they do, and it shows. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank.
Great Plains Communications has been named the best internet provider in Nebraska. For over a century, we've been keeping homes and businesses connected to the latest technology solutions, powered by our growing 100% fiber network. Our local technicians and customer service representatives in our local call centers are here to help you choose the solutions that exceed your expectations and deliver an exceptional customer experience. So don't settle for anything less than best. Choose Great Plains Communications, Nebraska's best internet provider. Great Plains Communications has been named the best internet provider.
Farmers Trailer Repair north of Norfolk on Highway 81 is the location to turn to when needing your trailer repaired with professional results. With their 10-bay work area, the technicians can repair grain, livestock, flatbed, dry vans, belt trailers, and tankers. Lammers Trailer Repair also has a large parts department. Tracy and his staff appreciate their fine customers and will do their very best to keep you hauling, not stalling. Lammers Trailer Repair Norfolk, 402-379-6782.
We now join regular programming on News Channel Nebraska.